Vamos lá, pessoal. Agora vamos pegar o Blue. Vocês curtem aí, se eu não me engano, a história do Dico, não, já foi, é da Xala, eu acho. Não, do Steve.
Is this a vision? Funny. Robots don't usually have visions. Wonder what's going on.
Tá vendo aí? Enquanto nós
I'm gonna keep working hard. You'll see. I'll be turning out inventions left and right, just like the old days.
Still mourning Mark, I see. I guess Dr. Picacho really needs his son. It's so sad.
No, Steve. That's not it.
Huh? Mark?
Take a look, Steve.
And this one is nearly finished too. I'm so excited. I must have had a little too much to drink. I should know better.
What? It looks just like a human.
Dad could see what was coming. He knew we wouldn't have much time left together. So, he went to work and started preparing for a new life. That's Dad's new life. What he's working on over there.
Huh? What do you mean?
He put my memories in you, Steve, and made you experience lots of stuff. But not just because he misses me. He did it because he wanted to perfect his new robot, too. You see? He's making that one for you. Do you understand now? That's your new body, Steve.
What? My new body?
You always wanted to be human. And that way, Dad would be able to love you just like he loved me. Right?
Well,
More than anything, that was your greatest desire. And Dad, he knew that. That's the reason he started making it for you.
You're right. I did want to be like a human. I always envied you, Mark.
You see, it wasn't just you who had this desire. It turned out to be Dad's dream, too.
Dr. Picacho's?
What he wants is to set out on a new life with the two of you. That is the dream that you two share. That strong hope, the power that you both have in your hearts. Here, this is for you. Dad's not looking back at the past anymore. He started moving on toward the future. There's no need to worry about him. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Steve.
Mark.
I want you to take care of Dad. Since I can't.
Mark!
Tchau, Mark. Eu espero não ter demorado muito aí. Senão vou ter que editar mais coisa. Vambora. Já volto pro próximo Dragon One. Vamos lá. Esse daqui é o Púrpura. Parece azul também, mas é púrpura. Tá, gente. Então curte aí. E só falta mais dois pra eles.
Now my time-space warp system is almost complete. Time for a little siesta.
Forgive me, Juubson. As your assistant, I've always admired and respected you. But today, I have no choice but to disobey you for the first time.
What? Tony, you mean...
This device has a critical flaw. I've told you about it time and time again, but you never listen. If it's released as is, the next public trial will definitely end in fatalities. And you've always taken such pride in yourself and your work. I know that a failure like this would make you quit your research altogether. I've been doing this research with you for 10 years now. This is our dream, both mine and yours. I love this work just as much as you do, but this device isn't fit for release yet. You're a genius, Juubson. I'm certain that one day you'll discover a way to correct this defect and make our research a success. As long as you don't lose your pride as a scientist. All these years I've been able to work beside you. I'm so grateful.
Huh? What the?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Ah! Do you know what you've just done? Ah!
Please forgive me. I'm such a klutz. I take full responsibility.
You idiot! You're fired! Do you hear me? Get out of here! You did that on purpose, Tony? What in the world were you thinking? Huh? Oh, no! Did I do this? Tony was absolutely right! This design has a fundamental, critical flaw! Why didn't I notice it myself back then? Because I stayed up working for a week straight? Not very likely. I'd never make a flub like this, even if I were exhausted. So, that means... I didn't want to admit to a mistake my assistant pointed out. My pride wouldn't let me. So I just pretended I didn't see the flaw at all. Oh, what a pitiful, petty man I am. And still, Tony saved my life as a researcher. I lost my best assistant, all for my scientist's pride. Oh, what have I done?
Juubson, I see you finally realized what true pride really is.
Tony, I'm so sorry.
I have no regrets. The 10 years I spent working with you, Juubson, it was the most thrilling time in my life.
Me too.
Juubson, I never had what it took to do research by your side. I pushed myself to exhaustion. I did everything I could to try to keep up with your talents. But you taught me so much. The power of a strong heart to make the impossible possible. A scientist's pride. Here, take this.
Huh? Tony, come work with me again. We'll get that research right this time. Together. It's okay. No one would want to be my assistant now.
No, I'd be happy to. I bet you can complete that project now. I'm sure of it. Why don't we give it a shot? The two of us.
You mean you've forgiven me?
Either way, I'm the only assistant the scientific genius Juubson Magano has. And it's going to stay that way.
Tony.
I'll be waiting for you with some gourmet coffee.
Pronto, vamos por os dois últimos agora.
I wonder where this is.
Acho que falta pouco agora. Se eu já passar aqui vai recuperar tudo. Então vamos lá pros dois últimos. Os dois últimos eu não vou nem falar. Eu vou direto pro gameplay pra ficar melhor.
Remember this. Lilica! Mary! We have enough now. Let's go back.
But there's still so many of them.
I know there are. But we wouldn't be able to eat them all. Remember, girls, we're not the only ones who live in this jungle. We have to leave some for the others. Do you understand?
Oh. These berries are your favorite, aren't they, Mary? If you want more, I'll give you some of mine. Just forget it. What kind of pig do you think I am? Oh, okay then. Mary! Mommy! Mom, it can't be. Lilica, help me! Lilica!
That's right. That's it. That's exactly what happened. I was so scared. I couldn't move a muscle. I never even stood up to that monster. I twisted my own memories just to avoid facing the truth. That day, I was so scared. So scared. I couldn't do a thing. I didn't have the courage to look death in the eye. I wasn't even brave enough to accept the truth. Not even that. Forgive me, Mother. Mary.
Lilica,
Mother.
Lilica, don't blame yourself. Look how many people you've protected so far. You have become an outstanding warrior. I can't tell you how proud I am of you.
I'm sorry, Mother. I wasn't able to save you. But I'm not about to run anymore. I will fight until the bitter end. What good is a warrior who can't protect what's precious to her?
Lilica, the time has come. You have a strong heart that can accept the truth. Here, take this. It's yours. You've earned it, Lilica.
Mother, is this...
May you become a great warrior, ever triumphant. My daughter, I shall always be watching over you.
Mother...
He has a very important job.
What kind of job?
Well, darling, His job is so complicated, you and I just wouldn't understand.
Chie, Miyoko.
It's late. Go to sleep, Chie.
Aw, already?
Now be good, or Daddy won't come home.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Miyoko. Please forgive me. I'm not the show I used to be. I didn't want you to see the pitiful new me. I'm so ashamed. On that fateful day, the explosion in the research lab, it took my face, and it also took away my humanity. And now, in my disfigured form, well, I could never stand before the two of you again.
Darling, I didn't fall in love with you just for your face, you know.
What? You can hear me?
Your company informed me about the horrible accident. They told me why you might not come back. And after all these years, knowing you the way I do, I know how proud you can be. So I understand why you didn't want to show your disfigured form to us. But we're both still here, and we're waiting. We're waiting for you to come back home and to tell us all about it. Oh, darling.
Miyoko, you see right through me, don't you? You always have been able to, I guess. I've been thinking only about myself. I never once considered how you and Chie felt. And I certainly never thought that the two of you might be waiting for me. I've been such a fool. And a gutless fool at that. Oh, I'm such a coward. I was afraid you'd be disgusted just by the mere sight of me. But for all that, I still love the two of you. That's the truth. Nothing can change how I feel about you both. And no one can ever take that away from me. As soon as this battle's over, I promise, I'm coming home. I swear I will. Please, wait for me just a little while longer. Miyoko. Chie. Huh? What's this?
Show.
Miyoko. The greatest treasure in the universe was right under my nose.
Então, bora lá. Agora acabou. Você ganha um troféu assim que você pegar todos os... Ei, meu Deus. Já cheguei no máximo, já. Nossa, desci pro ranking 2? Como assim? Ué, como assim eu desci pro ranking 2? Ainda bem que eu já fui lá e já peguei o negócio. Que bizarro. Vamos encerrando por aqui. Agora eu vou ter muita coisa para editar aqui. Muita mesmo. Eu acredito, muita coisa que tem para editar aqui. Bem, vamos engatar aqui, já vamos direto. só pra ver a openingzinha aqui, que se eu não me engano tem só uma CG aqui na frente.
Juubson is waiting for us.
Não lembro, é pra cá agora ou tem que ir lá no coisa da manhãzinha? É pra cá mesmo. Tá logo ali na frente, se não me engano. Deixa eu ver se é isso mesmo.
I feel like I've gotten a little stronger.
Essa roupa do coisa é muito da hora. Vamos pegar a nossa cosmoloriana.
Ah, here you all are. Very good. I'll combine your Dragellums, power from your hearts, and fashion them into the ultimate sword. Are you ready?
Sim, por favor.
Good. Then I shall begin. Anohama via Psychros, Hanam la Zeram, Lul Molzega Theo Roseth. O ye spirits connecting wind and sky and land, make these holy lights born from noble souls into one, and bestow upon us the ultimate unstoppable sword. Grant us your power!
Wow.
So that is the Dragellum sword.
It is complete. This is the Sword of Souls, made from Dragellums. The sacred blade, Zeo Psychros. It may be able to defeat Mother. It is our last hope. Now, Jaster, take this sword and win back a future for our entire galaxy.
Se não me engano, isso causa dano no boss final.
Psychros.
É, Zeo Psychros, como
What a
uma
beautiful sword.
Então vamos encerrar aqui porque agora tem 3.000 anos de descida, tá? Você vai ficar descendo, 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 descendo. E aí eu já vou voltar lá de baixo depois, que aí o próximo episódio é o fim da nossa série principal de Galaxy. Beleza? Então a gente volta no final no próximo episódio. Falou, valeu, até mais, fui!